Okay, folks, welcome to the question here. Another structural forms question 2014. I'm just going to have a quick look at the question first, okay? It's a yacht club, whatever building, and it's generated by generating the parabola ABC, okay, which is here. This parabola ABC, very badly drawn, let me go over it again, ABC, there. That green parabola is projected along this parabola EBD, which is here. Okay, so the two green curves I've just drawn there are parabolic. Okay, B is the vertex of both the parabolas here. Okay, B is the vertex of both parabolas, and then you have four parts to the question. Okay, part A is draw the given elevation. Okay, which is here. Okay, let's do a different color. That's the elevation there. Okay, B, draw the end view. Okay, that's that. And C, project a plan of the structure, which is here, the plan. Okay, all of those. Okay, that's the plan, elevation, end view. Oops, go back and put that there. These curves now that I'm going to mark in let's say light blue here. Okay, this curve here. Okay, let's make it a bit thicker. Okay, this curve here and this curve here are not parabolas. Okay, they're generated, they're all gotten from over here actually. Okay, so you get them from this view here, and obviously this is gotten from that view there. Okay, so just be wary of that. Okay, it's not as simple as drawing another parabola there, these blue curves. Okay, we need to draw the elevation in view first as much as we can. We get all that from the plan then. Okay, sorry, from the elevation and in view we get the plan from that. Okay, I'll switch over to the drawing view now. Okay, so here we are with the drawing set up. Okay, and as you can see, I've drawn the parabolas already, like I have done before to save time. Okay, wrong pen. So there's our curve EBD, and there's our parabola ABC. So those are both based on parabolas. Okay, so this one is the most straightforward one to do. Again, the measurements here. Okay, this works out at if I can see the question. Yeah, the question here. Okay, so this is 120 mil here, so that's 60. So that's very easily divided by 5. So that's 12, 24, 36, 48, whatever it is. And the height of that is 75. So that's again in 15, 30, 45 and 60. So that allows us to divide those up easily and draw our parabola using the same way, getting B to C here, and then AB is just a mirroring of that. Okay, this is the exact same process over here. So ABC is here, so that's that. This is actually this parabola in profile, and so this rectangle here is half a parabola. So again, these are this length works out at 150, so that's 30, 50, 90, 120. And that gets us our 4 inner internal points here, and then you get 4 up here as well, and you join them back to B, and that gets you these 4 points. So that's your half a parabola. Now get this extension out over on this side, straightforward as well. If you notice, this is 30 and this is 60, so we've got 2 points here, one out at 30 wide and one out at 60 wide here. Well, you notice as well on the drawing, that's 6 meters, and the thing on a scale of 1 is 100, that's 60 mil. Okay, therefore we can just mirror this point straight across, and because this is mirrored as well, this is 60 and this is 60, so we can go straight across here, and where this hits here we can join that back, and that gets us that's A as well there. Okay, and C, EAC there, which is going to be this curve here, which is not a parabola because it's been sliced at an angle here. Okay, what I did then is I just divided this section of 60 into 3, so that's 20 and that's 40. So that gives us these 2 points here, which we'll use later on to draw the curve down here. Okay, so what's happening here is every time I move along here like this to each of the 4 steps here, this parabola is essentially moving down and down and down, and a bit of the width is getting cut off it each time. Okay, so it's shrinking kind of, or it's being cut off it. That's essentially what's happening. So you're losing width. So you have the full width here, which is here, and then it keeps going narrower and narrower and narrower and narrower. So you can't just draw a parabola down here. What you have to use is vertical sections here. All right, let's go for the widest one. So it's kind of counterintuitive. So I'm going to heavy this in blue just to show you how I'm doing it. Okay, so if I take a vertical section here, I'm going to draw it in blue. Okay, if I take a vertical section there, that there, okay, that looks black in the video, but anyway, that there needs to be taken on the, so you think of point B keeps moving down here, so this is B, this is B, this is B, so B would be here, so B drops down somewhere here, and how do we figure that out? Okay, so we take that and we mark it from the top, isn't that right? And that'll get us the width, yeah. So B is here, if B was here, okay, B's travel all the way down on here, B is here, down here will give us a width, so that's another slice of this parabola. So what I'll do is I'll take the height of B here, okay, and my compass, okay, take the height of B here, and my compass, and I mark it from the top here, okay, so, and it works out just above that, okay, and that gives us a width here. Okay, so that gives us a width across here. So it's basically that line. You can nearly take that width. So the width you mark down here is actually this width here. Okay, so here, here. All right, that gets you a width here. Now I just marked out this. So that just my blue height there and the blue height there are the exact same. Okay, so that's nice on my laptop. Let's silence it. Right there. Okay. So moving along then. So this point here, okay, has its height. Okay. The next point over. Take it down from there, and that corresponds with here. Okay. So they do correspond. So it gets confusing, so I'm doing it slowly now to show you. Right? So now we can take these widths here and mark them off here. Okay, and here. Now here's where it starts getting more interesting. Okay, when I get to here now, I shouldn't have a corresponding width for that. So now I go up along here to this part, this point, and I come up from B, and now I have a new line down here that I didn't have before. So now it's clear that the measurements I'm getting are actually a separate set of measurements. Maybe I should have started with that over on the other side. Okay, so that gets you a width here and here. That's a new width, okay, that we haven't used before in the other parts of the drawing. So then that gives me a width to go from here. Okay, so I took that height from there, therefore I'm getting my widths here. So I use this line here. And you can see you're obviously getting closer and closer to the width of AC because it's widening out. And then we get our last point. So our last point is this line here. Now you could number them, I suppose, but I won't know, okay, because I've already started. So you're always going from B from the top, okay, because B is what's moving. That's like B, that's B, that's B. B travels all the way down and it shrinks this curve then as you do it. So I've marked that from there, and then I move that along here. Okay. So that's almost the length of AC there, those 2 points. So I get my compass, I bring it out here. Looking at my solution there now. Yeah, a few extra points it gets, yeah. So from there, here, so it's horizontal sections is what you're taking, and there, okay, very close to AC. And there, and I just draw a smooth curve, as smooth as I can, making sure not to have a point down here. And another smooth curve. Oh, got off there now. Should be moving my whole elbow, but with the camera setup that I have, the drawing is very skewed. There. Okay. And there. Okay, so that's my curve there, gotten from heights over here corresponding to heights over here, widths corresponding to height. So that blue height there gives you a width here. Okay, so it does count, these couple of them line up with the points, but the other ones don't then. Okay, back to that side. How are we going to find this side now? Well, like I said, I'm going to treat this as its own section. So if I bring down these two widths here inside in this rectangle here, okay, so these, again, you can take B's traveling down here, and then it travels down here. So it's traveling along, there's B, B, B. You can treat it as if B is traveling. Well, if B is traveling down along here, this height is another height now that I can transfer over, and it'll get me a width that I can transfer to the plan again. On this slope is different. So now where these two divisions. Again, that was 20 over and this was 20 over again, because this is 60 altogether, so that's 20, 20. So I just divided this section into its own little 3-part section. Okay, so bring that across the first one on the left there, new height again. Okay, so that comes across and gives us a width on the parabola. So then I get my compass and I set it to that width. Like this. Ooh, the exposure's gone crazy. Okay, set it to that width, and then that width, so I got a width from here, which comes down on the center line and gives me a width, the same width here, plan, here, plan, and I just do the exact same for the other one over. So, okay. So, new width again, so it's a new line down here. So again, I'm getting that width coming from this point, giving me a width in the end view, and then that corresponds, so whatever width I got there corresponds down. I get the same width in the plan. Okay, I could number and label these points, but I leave it for clarity. Okay, for following the video, it should be alright. Okay, keep moving this out of the way or something, or maybe I'm moving myself. Right, okay, put that away. So then this new curve now, which is not a parabola, it's a cut on a parabolic surface, but it's not a hyperbolic parabolic surface, but it's not itself strictly a parabola. Okay, it's gotten from those edges, and then you do that. Okay, so that curve there is gotten from here, gives you a width, drop down, and here gives you another width. Keep your fingers, bring that down, and that gets you that. Right, and the last thing they asked for then in part D was a true shape of this surface E AC. I'm going to straighten out my view again here now. There we go. Okay, so we can do two things. We can get an auxiliary view looking up that way or down that way, okay? Or we can do the more simpler thing is we can take this whole surface like this, okay, and just rotate it down flat like that, okay? Or maybe if I use a set square, so that's if it was a surface like that, you just rotate it about AC. Okay, like that, and rotate it down. That's all we're doing. Okay, so we're rotating. So we use these widths. So we have widths here, and E. Okay, we can just rotate them down until they're flat, and that'll get us a true shape, which you'll see in the solution if you get up the solution. All right. So we just take AC, or sorry, AEC, the whole surface. Okay, and go to E, like that. Rotate him down. Rotate the first point down. And rotate the second point down. Okay, might be faster at your compass work than I am, but there you go. There. So now that gives us 3 points here. Now, each of those rotations in the plan gets us, that's E. Okay, let's call these 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, and let's go 1 here and 2 here. And this is 1 here and 2 here. Okay, so 1 drops down like that, 2 drops down like that, and when you're rotating, you're essentially on the plan, just moving out horizontally that way. So the rotation there essentially is a horizontal movement. But E moved out to here, and then 1 move out to the new 1 here, 2 move out to the new 2 here. Okay, so that's 1 as well, that's 2, and then 1 comes out here, and 2 comes out here. Okay, that looks like another one again, right there. Okay. Yep. And that's your new 1, and that's your new 2. And again, now your A and C didn't go anywhere. Okay, so they're the same. And now you just draw a new curve. I probably shouldn't have drawn this solid, it should be dotted with anyway. Look. Ooh. I missed that by quite a bit now. No undo button on a page, but I'll just rub that out there. Okay, so I'm going to here to here to here. Okay. And there we go. Not the best, but that's the actual new curve. That you should draw that dotted. Okay. So for those of you that submitted that drawing to me, it was a good attempt. I haven't actually finished correcting all of them. Good attempt, but the methods of drawing these curves wasn't quite accurate, okay. Misassumption maybe that you just draw another parabola, which is, you know, it's a fair assumption, but there you go. Okay, so that's the 2014 question. If you want to redraw that and submit it to me, that'll be great, so I can just get a proof that you understood it and you watched this video. All right, thanks very much.